So what is influencer marketing is basically you pay someone to talk about your product. Before we go there, okay, again, I want to make sure you understand that if you have a good product, people would have some reason to talk about it. Okay, because the influencer, they want to talk something like how good your product is to their customer and why that customer need to buy your product compared to someone out there. It could be saving, it could be bundling, it could be the values. So make sure you get the fundamental down. Otherwise, you're just going to be wasting your money on influencer marketing. This is going to be pay influencer marketing. Usually, there are two types, okay? Free gifting campaign. There are two types of campaign. One is gifting. Usually you're going to have a very low rate of getting them to talk about your product. If they are like a big brand, but like small brand, like small influencer, they can do that for you. But this is like a very low chance of getting show unless you work with small or like micro influencer. So we have gifting and then we have pay collaboration. With this one, you're going to pay them between $50 to $200 for the post to be featured. And usually this would entail, let's say, one reel, one story, one reel, 1 to 2 reel, and one story. Okay. Remember, this is going to be depending notes. These, like the number above, will vary based on how large the follow, like how big the influencer is. Usually, we're just gonna be using micro influencer as a target. Okay, so influencer, we have a couple type. Micro influencer. People usually like 10K to, let's say, 20K. And then we have mid influencer, like in the middle, micro, and then we have macro. Anyone that have 100K plus following. And then we have the mid tier. I forgot the name of the mid tier. Type of influencer. So for influencer, like micro influencer, usually their cost cheaper to work with and more profitable, because when they're small, they build really good connection with the customer, their audience, and usually that is enough for the customer to buy. So it's cheaper to work with micro influencer and it's more profitable that way. Okay. For most of the big brand, when they collaborate with, let's say, big influencer from 100K to 1 million followers, usually more expensive. And it's more of a brand recognition. And usually it's not profitable. But the brand recognition, let's say if you were to be featured by Kim Kardashian, you may lose money upfront, but in the long run, you can still using their name to like promoting, oh, I used to work for Kim Kardashian, something like that. Okay. And usually when to go there is only when you start having positive cash flow and you really want to make a name for yourself. But other than that, for beginner brand, I always recommend just micro influencer. We're cheaper to work with, and above is like, this is what the above is for. Okay. I'm using the data point on here just for the micro influencer for you guys. Okay. So these two are the campaign, free gifting and pay collaboration. And with these influencer, one thing I can tell you is making sure that you follow them for a little bit of time. Number two is just being okay to approach them with your personal account. Okay. So that way you can have better negotiation. You can build better relationship. And you can always easier to follow up and asking them if they can help out. Because if you approach them as a brand, sometimes they may think that you have money. So they may charge you more. Okay. Those are some of the tips that I can recommend to you. And if you're a beginner, I would recommend to try both. Let's say you want to send out 5 for each. Okay. Let's say you send out 5 of these and 5 of these. Your budget for influencer marketing, I would say set it around $1,000, $500 to $1,000. This would including your product costs and your the fee for the people that buy. Okay. And one thing that I want you to understand is you have to write down the list of pros and cons. When you work with an influencer, what is your goal? Okay. Your goal when it's come to work with an influencer, this is the goal that I want you guys to want to achieve. Number 1, you are getting free video, not free video, but like testimonial videos. Testimonial videos or like unboxing or product in use, product demo from the influencer. I want you to save it whenever they post it, right? Using app, let's say IG save videos, to save those for me. You have to save it, okay? Don't let them post it and then don't download it. These going to be your asset that you already pay for. We can run ad with it in the future. So make sure that if they post it, download it. If they post it, download it. That's number 1. Number 2, the goal is leverage increase sales by getting exposure, getting more exposure, getting exposure about your product by leveraging their audience. Exposure. And lastly is when their friends, when the influencer followers see it, in their follower, there's going to be other want to be influencer that want to like get some brand deal. Okay. You get more exposure for like potential more collaboration. Okay. And again, these got to be the goal that I want you to have. And you can also asking them, once you download it, you can easily reuse it for your social media, Amazon. So here's the goal, and everything in life does come with a cost. Okay. So goal per collab. This is per collaboration. Right now, I'm all about talking about the pro and cons. If this is $100 plus product fee, product cost, do you think it's worth it to get these? $100 plus product cost to get these benefit, to get a testimonial videos, to increase your sales and get more exposure to the customer. One thing I can tell you is super duper cheap. So this is going to be an average cost, okay? Because if you were to go out there and pay for like a models, or you're going to pay for, let's say, someone local to shoot your product, right? It's going to cost you at least $100. And then those people, they don't even let's say they have to study the products and then you have to talk to them about the product. And sometimes they are just good looking. They are not like a salesperson. Influencer are just like salespeople. And then, so we're just going to price it, the benefit of it. Like for this right here, if we were to outsource locally, this alone going to be $100. And then marketing to like get exposure in front of, let's say 10,000 people. The cost for it could be $50. Let's see, 1,000 people to 10,000 people. We're just going to project on, let's say, influence. How much is cost for Facebook ads to show my product to 10,000 people? So roughly about $10 to $30. Okay. So these are Facebook ads. The cost to show in front of the customer. So this roughly about, I'm just going to be conservative, $30. So right away, it's already, if we were to do it ourselves, it's already 130. Oh, the right here is also evergreen content, where it's like resurface in the influencer page to their new audience. Just by itself, if we were to DUI without going to the influencer face, no, DUIY, not DUI. Yep. So these alone already cost like 130. So for us as a brand owner, a business owner, is always about leverage. Okay. The key thing that I want to teach you guys all about leveraging and my thought process when it's come to making a decision on which route to pursue. By a DUI, you already spent $130. But with that right here, it could be either free plus product cost, or $50 to $100 for the first collaboration. Right here, you get better return on investment. You get more benefit. Okay. So that is what influencer marketing is for. To summarize my point for this one right here is, number one, for you to use influencer marketing, you need to set a budget aside, $500 to $1,000. Number two, there are two types of campaign: free marketing campaign and paid collaboration. And these costs right here would be depending on the type of influencer. And the larger they are, the more expensive they will get. And most of the time for you as a beginner, I'll recommend to go with micro influencer, cheaper to work with, more profitable, and more responsible and responsive. And you can use your personal account to build relationship and rapport with them. Okay. And when it's come to the cost and the benefit, these going to be the goal for you when it's come to influencer marketing. You want to get testimonial videos. You want to get unboxing videos. You want to get more exposure about your products by leveraging the influencer audience. And when you get more exposure, you can potentially get more collaboration. And on top of it is the evergreen content, because sometimes the content that is like a couple weeks old is still resurfaced and it's to show to like the influencer new customer. Okay. So you get those benefits, and make sure that you tell them that you you want the content to stay. Okay. You don't want them to delete it. Okay. So these going to be the goal. And if you were to do it yourself, these going to be the rough costs. But if you have an influencer, it's just like a bundle work, and you get more out for it at a cheaper cost, whereas like free plus product or $50 to $100 plus product cost. And make sure, remember, treat the influencer as a friend. Okay. As a friend, as a supporter, and showing them that you want to build relationship long-term with them. Just like you working with your manufacturer. Because if you have a really good influencer that prepping you and they proven to show record, right? There's going to be another lesson where I talk about how to maintain the relationship. Treat them as a friend. And for you to have a good friendship, right? It's an exchange of values. How can I feed them more? How can I give them more money in exchange so that I can make more money? Okay. It's come to maintain the relationship. Right here, it's just about starting the relationship. Get it started. The key point to maintain every relationship is all about exchanging values. How can I make them more money? And they're going to help you make more money. And for you to do that, the first test is to test them out is important. After you go through, like say 20 influencer, you're going to find a good one that you want to work with. And it's proven that their audience love it. Okay. And that is influencer marketing. And any questions so far? Open your mic and share it. Any question? Tui, any question? And any question? Joseph, any question? All right. Teresa, no question, right? All right, guys, great job. I hope that this situated, and again, it's a learning process. Okay. And think of them as you are establish new relationship with your friends and help them to prep your product. And it's always about leverage. Okay. The key takeaway for us today is Amazon brand owner. We are a marketer. We are a relationship builder, and we are understanding how the leverage is so that we can leverage to go faster and use the leverage for these. Okay. These are the game plan. Hey friends, I hope that you find value out of this tutorial today. If you want to learn more about Amazon FBA and the truth about Amazon that no other guru are willing to share or gatekeeping them, I'm sharing it all. And our mission here at Amazon Shifu and for my YouTube channel is to really give you the knowledge forward as how my mentor gave the knowledge to me. And if you want to learn more or to have more questions from me, feel free to check out the video, comment down below, and also follow me on Instagram as well. This is my Instagram right here. And I have been mentor people since 2019 and up to now. So you're going to learn a lot, get a lot of inspiration, and you're going to get the behind the scene of my journey. And we do host a live workshop this upcoming Sunday that you can also register as well. Check out the link in the video description so that you can sign up for my free workshop where I'll show you the step-by-step of how I find my first product using the RSR, as well as how you can learn to expand and to grow your brand on Amazon as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed today learning and consider to subscribe. Comment down below if you have any question, and I'll see you in the next videos. Peace for now.